flat on the surface and
Too much shallots, guy. Come on, man.
touch more salt. Be generous.
A lot of salt so far, okay? So a lot of salt.
Then I put my butter in so it goes nice and frothy. Okay, I season that butter
Too much salt, my friend.
and you'll see that really nice, light, flavoured.
He put more salt. He put more salt. Do you think I don't like Gordon Ramsay? Or do you think I just have fun bashing his recipes? No, that's not the case. I admire Gordon Ramsay for what he has achieved. I believe he's an inspiration for many. Gordon Ramsay is a trained, respected Michelin star chef. Gordon Ramsay went all over America to bash, react, offend chefs, restaurant owners, and that's how he became famous. That's how he became rich. Good on him. Then he used his name to build his empire. Amazing. Whatever he's done, amazing. Okay? But I want to show you something, okay? I'm here not to do what Gordon Ramsay did, and good on him. I will never be like you, Gordon. But I'm here to protect Italian cuisine and to teach you how to do Italian cuisine. You can create a pasta dish. Anyone can. But there is a logic to follow, okay? If you're adding stock and cream to a pasta dish, there is no logic there. If you're adding 3 kilos of butter into a pasta dish, there is no logic there. If you're making a pasta dish using lettuce, stock, and a kilo of butter, there is no logic there, okay? So me, Vincenzo, is here to teach you how to cook Italian food. Not to offend anyone. Not to bash Gordon Ramsay, who's a person I admire. Even though Gordon Ramsay has a lot of Michelin stars, he cannot cook Italian food. Unfortunately, he doesn't know how to put together the ingredients to create Italian dishes. His carbonara is an example of how bad he is in Italian food. The pastas he created are bad. The breakfast pizzas he created, they're all bad. Let's watch this turkey pizza, hoping that he learned the lesson. And Gordo, this is not a critic. Again, I admire you, but unfortunately, you need to work on your Italian cooking skills. This video is not that popular, but it's a pasta dish by Gordon. Let's watch it together. Ultimate turkey pasta in under 10 minutes.
First, get that pasta water boiling. And sometimes when it's not boiling, get some salt in there and that will increase the actual speed of that water boiling. Really important.
I don't agree with this. There might be a different opinion from different people, but no, I'm not saying anything.
And I'm going to use a couple of shallots because leeks also come from the onion family. Take off the ends, okay? And then from there, literally, just slice down. Now, flat on the surface and slice.
Gordon is amazing with a knife. Amazing cutting skills, okay? He's proving that. But too many shallots. I can already tell. You're using way too much shallots, guy. Come on, man. Use a little one. It's a pasta. You need balance. It's all about balance when you have a pasta, okay? You don't want to have too much of everything. What's the main ingredient here, okay? Is it turkey? Okay, the turkey is what you have a lot. Everything else deve accompagnare, has to balance, has to support the turkey, okay? That's way too much.
Top and tail your leeks. That basically means just take the top and the tails off, okay? And again, nice, long strands.
I've noticed that you actually use pretty much the same ingredients in every pasta dish he's making. I might be wrong, but that's what it looks like to me.
Get that pan nice and hot. Okay, roll round and in with the shallots and our leeks. Now.
Okay, you want to use these ingredients, fine. The leek, okay, you can make it smaller, but the shallots, they should be smaller. You don't want to have tagliatelle pasta and have a piece of shallots like that. Nobody wants to eat shallots like that. It doesn't matter if he's creating the dish, it's fine. Creating the dish, great. But the logic behind this, there's no logic, okay? So getting a fork of tagliatelle and having a big piece of shallot like that in your mouth, sorry, it doesn't give you a nice culinary experience, Gordon. If you're having a stir fry or an Asian dish, yes, okay, it's fine. But we're talking about pasta here, okay? And pasta is different cuisine, okay? You can't say stir fry noodles is one thing, Italian pasta is a different thing, okay? So if you say to me you're making another Asian dish using a wok, okay, great. But you're doing a pasta here, so the balance is the key word when you make pasta, okay? But let's go into this detail later on.
A little touch of salt, a little touch of pepper, and just a touch at this early stage of chili. That'll give it a little bit of a lift. Now from there, start off with the garlic. Again, quite nice, chunks of garlic.
Again, remember we're having a pasta dish, okay? Pasta dish, tagliatelle. Normally you want to have a nice, delicate dish. That's a big chunk of garlic. Imagine you have a shallot and garlic at the same time in your mouth, big chunks like that. There's no pleasure, okay? It's not pleasant. It's very aggressive, okay? Pasta should be kind of delicate, if that's the right word. Smooth, classy. It should give you that experience in your mouth, okay? We're having a very chunky, aggressive experience in our mouth, okay? If you're gonna blend the ingredients, great. So let's keep watching.
Touch more salt. Be generous with the olive oil.
A lot of salt so far, okay? So a lot of salt.
I'm gonna start adding my butter, okay? Why? The butter's gonna give it a bit of richness, okay? Little flecks of butter. Now, whack up the gas. Once we've got that colour, give that a little toss. So beautiful. Flatten it again, and now we're gonna add the turkey, okay? And all we do is just break this up and hit it around the side of the pan, and you'll see that we're gonna get some really nice colour on that turkey. And that's why I added the butter and the olive oil, because there's no fat in this turkey, okay? So it's super lean. So it is semi-healthy, but...
I like what he's doing by adding the turkey like that. It's a nice touch, and it's gonna take a little bit longer, but attention to details. But I would have put the turkey in there and break it with a spoon. Just break it. Squash it and break it. I believe that's the same thing. But I have to give credit to Gordon for doing this carefully.
So it is semi-healthy, but we finish it with a touch of cream to bring it together to give some richness.
He always uses cream. In every single pasta dish I see, he uses cream. I wonder why.
And look, you can see now I've got the leeks caramelizing underneath.
Can you see the turkey is cooking very quickly? It's already white on the other side. You need to start breaking it, okay? Otherwise you're gonna have chunks of turkey. Again, it's not pleasant. So you really wanna do, cut it, chop, go with the spoon on top of the turkey straight away. That's why it's easier to put the turkey all at once in there, and then you start smashing it.
Season the top of that. Salt.
Ancora more salt. It's a lot of salt, guys. You don't understand what I'm saying here. I know lots of people saying, oh, there's a lot of salt.
Get your lemon and just zest that lemon over that turkey. I'm getting that colour in there now. Beautiful, really beautiful. So don't worry about adding that olive oil and that butter. We need that little bit of fat in there, and it stops the turkey from going dry.
Unfortunately, the turkey will go dry, so you do need a little bit more liquid in there. You always use stock. It's wrong, don't do it, okay? But maybe you should have used stock today to keep the meat nice and tender. What I would have said to you, use some white wine. Use the white wine to tenderize the meat and to make sure it doesn't dry up. You don't want that, okay? Or if you were making another type of pasta, just put the sauce and slow cook it. But because you're not using a tomato sauce, just put white wine. That's my recommendation. And if you don't drink wine, don't worry about it, because the wine evaporates. You're not actually drinking wine. You're not drinking any alcohol, okay? But if you're really worried about it, even a touch of water will be okay.
Now, keep that nice and flat.
At the moment, what I see, it looks like Asian stir fry. But this is pasta. Do you understand? It just doesn't make sense, guys, okay? So I don't wanna, it's not about Gordon. Again, I wish I can meet the guy. I wish I can meet the legend, Gordon. There's nothing wrong with him. It's just that, unfortunately, he doesn't know how to cook Italian food. There is no logic here. Everything is wrong. Yeah, you can create. You guys can create whatever, but you need a logic. I can't just wake up tomorrow morning and make up a Japanese dish and say, hey, I love Japanese food. I eat food from around the world, you know. I eat Himalayan food, West Chinese. When I eat Chinese, I don't eat Chinese. I eat West Chinese, okay? I eat North Chinese. I eat Chinese from regional part of China. Not because of Chinese food is not just Chinese food. There's different types of Chinese food. When I have Japanese food, I'm not eating sushi. I'm eating other dishes. The beautiful starters they have, the tempura, the ramen. There's so many other dishes to eat from Japanese cuisine. Italian cuisine, also, it's so creative, so vast, but you need to have a logic when you put together ingredients. I can't create a Thai dish and show it to you because I'm not the right person, because I don't have the logic for Thai food. Instead, Gordon, you should have spent more time learning about Italian cuisine. Spend more time in Italy. Maybe speak to a chef. Italian chef and say, oh, what can I do to be creative, okay? But at the moment, all I see is a stir fry, Asian stir fry. I'm sorry, I don't want to offend any Asian friends, okay?
Now, this is a thin tagliatelle. You can use fusilli.
Because the chicken is dying in there, I don't want to use cream, but I would say put the cream now and slow cook it. So at least the ingredients make love together, they get softer and... Gordon, come on, okay? I'm trying to help you here. The cream should have been already added in there on a medium-low heat. What the cream will do, will make the turkey more tender and make love with the ingredients. So combine all the flavors together.
Penne, pappardelle. But this is a beautiful, quick and easy, literally 90-second pasta. Bring it up.
Another thing, sorry, but to me you use way too much pasta for those ingredients. That pasta is gonna grow. It's fresh pasta grows, you should know that. And fresh pasta grows almost double. So when you put a pasta in there, it's gonna be too much. And to be honest, that pan is way too dry. The pasta needs to drink, the pasta needs to absorb something. There's nothing to absorb in there. There's nothing for the pasta to absorb in the pan.
I like to season the top and the bottom of the water. I'll explain why in a minute.
You already put salt in the pot before, and now it's putting more. You don't need much, okay? It's proven. 1 tablespoon of sea salt or rock salt is more than enough. Plus, you put a lot of salt in the sauce, so you don't need that much salt.
Now we're gonna get the breadcrumbs working. I start off.
The breadcrumbs should have been done already, simply because the pasta is gonna be ready now, and the breadcrumbs needs at least 2-3 minutes to be done.
With a touch of olive oil to stop that butter from burning. Then I put my butter in so it goes nice and frothy. And then as it starts frothing up, okay, I season that butter.
You're really doing that again with the salt? I don't understand where this is from. Too much salt, my friend.
Add my breadcrumbs in there, and that's gonna fry them to get nice and crispy. A little bit of sage, roll up the leaves, and just slice the sage, nice and fine. In she goes. And you'll see that really nice, light, flavoured.
He put more salt. He put more salt in breadcrumbs. Can you believe it?
The water's reboiling.
The breadcrumbs, look at the breadcrumbs. I mean, first the butter is not melted yet, I'm sorry. But get the butter prepared, get the oil hot, then you put the breadcrumbs, and then you toss it together. You have to focus like if you're making risotto. Toss it, otherwise you're gonna burn the breadcrumb, okay?
Check the pasta again. I'm gonna be using some of that pasta water. Still a little bit al dente. Another 30 seconds.
No, it's not a bit al dente. Al dente means it's ready. When it's al dente, it means it's to the tooth and it's ready to be served. What you're trying to say is still a bit raw or undercooked. Al dente means it's ready to the tooth. Is how pasta should be eaten. A little bit more cooked, it's still fine. Okay? But al dente, it means you have to take it out.
Now, look at the leeks. Look at the turkey. What I'm going to put in there now to bring this together is about a couple of tablespoons.
The breadcrumbs is not cooking. The butter still hasn't melted yet, and the breadcrumb is not done the right way. Please go and watch my video, how to make spaghetti camu di gatturrata, breadcrumbs pasta from Sicily, and I'll show you how to make the proper breadcrumb for pasta. You'll be amazed.
Of cream. Gas still nice and hot. Up high, bring that up to the boil.
That's not enough cream. That's not enough cream. You need more cream. The pasta is not going to absorb. There's not enough cream. The pasta needs to drink. The pasta will be thirsty.
And look, I don't want it too cloy. I don't want it too heavy, but just coat it with the cream. And now look, my breadcrumbs. Pan down, frothing away, and go really.
That's not actually great. Sorry, that's terrible. What did he make a cream? What is that? I'm so sorry. I don't want to say anything bad, but it's not, what is nice about it? The breadcrumb should be crumbly. The breadcrumb should be crunchy. What is that?
Really nice and spicy. A touch of chili in there, some fresh parsley, right at the very end. Okay, in with those breadcrumbs. It also helps to cool down.
What the F did you do? Breadcrumbs, and you put parsley like that. The parsley is bigger than breadcrumbs. Please go and watch my video to do breadcrumbs for pasta. Okay, breadcrumbs should just be breadcrumbs. Yes, chili. Yes, butter. Yes, extra virgin olive oil. Yes, the touch of sage. Parsley is not needed, especially when you cut parsley that big. I'm sorry, you're a Michelin star chef. You should know this. You can't do that simply because now the parsley is way too big, okay? And it's not gonna mix well with the breadcrumbs. The breadcrumbs should be the topping of this beautiful pasta. But the breadcrumb is also done wrong. How do I explain this? I'm really struggling to explain this to you guys. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe you won't understand me. That's probably what's gonna happen. You don't understand me, and you will protect Gordon. And that's okay, I can take that. But I'm telling you, please learn more about breadcrumbs, toasting, whatever it is, you don't know how to say it, roasting breadcrumbs for pasta. Learn more about it. I have a video how to make breadcrumbs pasta. Otherwise, go and learn from someone else. You don't have to learn from me, but please. But yeah, that's how you do it.
Helps to cool down that butter, and it gives a really nice creamy texture.
Ma che cazzo stai a dire?
Now look at that. That's where I want to go. The cream has brought it together, okay? All I do now is get my pasta, bring your pan over to your pot, lift, don't drain all that water off, okay?
The last time I watched how to cook pasta perfectly by Gordon, he put the pasta in the colander, then he puts olive oil and salt in the colander. Now I finally learned that the pasta goes straight from the pot to the pan. Bravo.
Beautiful. Now, so important that we do not put too much cream in there. The last 30 seconds of the cook takes place in the pan. So don't cook the pasta completely inside the water. Take it out earlier and have the confidence to finish it in that sauce.
No, aspetta. You did cook the pasta for 90 seconds, but also the stove is off. So if that's what you want to do, you do need some liquid in the pasta in order to keep cooking the pasta in the pan. So if you don't have any liquid in there, the pasta is not going to cook, right? So you need to have liquid in there, like a sauce or like cream or a butter and extra virgin olive oil sauce to keep cooking it.
It's nice and spicy with that chili. The turkey is caramelized, the leeks have melted, the garlic is sweet, and then literally on top, get your breadcrumbs, and they are so crispy, and you just literally drizzle that crunch on top.
It's actually a disaster breadcrumbs. I want to give credit for Gordon to try new things, okay?
And there you go. That is a beautiful, delicious, incredible turkey pasta. Lean in 10, lean in 15.
You guys tell me what you think. I have to try? Okay, I'll try it. I'm sure I can try it. I can try and make it if it makes you happy. But for me, there was no logic, okay? And you can ask another pasta lover who will tell you the same thing. Maybe you guys have tried it and you love it. Great, good for you. Good for you. But to me, it's not appealing. To me, there is no logic behind this, okay? And the way that it was explained, lots of steps he explained, they're not correct. He's not the right person yet to show you how to cook pasta. I hope he will soon, but at the moment, Uncle Gordon hasn't impressed me yet, okay? Now you say whatever you want, okay? Again, I admire Gordon, but again, I'm so sorry. His creativity for pasta dishes is not up to his standard. You do ideas at home, great, but when you're a Michelin star chef like Gordon, I expect more, you understand? You guys make this at home, you like it, it's fine. I don't like it. I don't need to try. I'm gonna try it, okay, for you if it makes you happy. You tell me I'll do it. But I'm not gonna try it because there's nothing inspiring in this dish, okay? Nothing. The method follows completely wrong. Anyway, you guys tell me what you think. I have to say that Gordon is getting a lot better in cooking pasta. Is improving, so I really hope that one day he can dedicate me a video. Doesn't have to say my name or anything, but when I say dedicate, I hope one day Gordon will do an amazing pasta video that he dedicates to me. Doesn't have to say my name. I don't need that, Gordon. What I'm trying to say is he will do such an amazing pasta dish that for me, I feel like he dedicated to me, and I can say, yes, so good. It has nothing to do with Gordon. He's a great guy, family man, I love it. Very successful, amazing. But you understand, I'm here to teach you how to cook Italian food. The basic, the foundations of Italian food. And unfortunately, it kind of destroyed the foundations, the basics, the simplicity that is best, you know? I hope it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, I don't know what to say. Go and watch all my other videos and you can see that in every video, I put so much passion and love for what I do. And I hope you appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next Vincenzo's Plate video recipe. E ora si mangia. A pasta I make.